Potter's Journal beer review. No, there's probably enough of those on YouTube already. Today we are looking at stemware. Why? Somebody asked me for goblets. So we're taking a look here and seeing what we can translate into the pots. Okay, let's see what is going on in the studio today. This is not my thing, so it really didn't get much in the journal other than I'm going to make them 1 1/8 pound. And why is that? Because I did a trial run. And let's see, in one piece, and that's the only way I'd attempt these things is in one piece. But with this bottom, either I need to get the bottom narrower, being solid. I've got the beginnings of an S crack there, and we haven't even been fired. The other one, sample trial run, I did hollow out, but it makes it look all rough and uneven. And then I don't know if I left some water in there. I've got a crack on the inside. So no matter what, these things are just maddening. I've never done this before. And then the problem is getting them off the wheel. You know, lifting it. Maybe we'll look at that a little bit down the road. But I'm giving this a try, and we're going to see what's happened. Generally, a board lines up for me with everything being the same, or relatively the same. I don't use a stick to throw to, but this one actually came out more like a dessert. I was thinking this was an easier form to throw, but it looks more like a dessert thing. But not coming off the bat, I finally did come up with, not coming off the bat, not coming off the wheel, I finally did come up with it. I just have to throw them on a bat. And I did come up with the wavy pattern I liked. So without a plan, I'm just letting them evolve a bit. And it's not the same the whole way around. It kind of starts and finishes. And then since the pot started to wave off center, I just made sure that the wavy pattern did too. Okay. So, and yes, it was a special order, and the curse of the special order, I had all my clay lined up right here, and it all fell in a bucket, so I had to re-dry it and re-wedge it. Let's see if we can get a couple more of these things made. I don't have a prototype. I'm just gonna see what happens. And yeah, and do them on a bat. I don't have room in the studio as it is. It just means, but there's only a dozen. We'll have it done tomorrow. Okay, and to center this, maddening. Maybe this would be a good beginner project. My niece was in here, a beginner, had never been at the wheel, and they seemed to leave clay down here. And I found centering it, that was just the thing to do for the bottom part. Center it and leave the, bottom down there. The problem is knowing how much, how much to throw and how much to leave up here and how much to leave down here. They're just maddening and patience-taking. So first I was opening that up with my thumb and then narrowing the bottom a bit, but I have no idea how this is best done. I guess the other method is to make it in 2 pieces and put them together. I think that's probably the best way to do it. Other people make a cylinder, close it in the middle, and also throw a disc, I think, and put it down in there. But yeah, this is not something I would or would want to do, but it's the way people approach you. It's, do you make? Do you make? Can you make? And it's like a challenge. And I thought it would be a good discipline, but I don't know. This is more of a trick. This is not making a pot, but forcing the clay into a form and a shape. Okay, so after, well, I don't know if this should be, yeah. Okay, I tried to get the top, well, at least I don't know how to do this. What I have been doing is getting the top made at about this point, and then narrowing in the bottom. And I worry about it just breaking off and coming off in my hands, but that hasn't happened yet. And the question is why? That if you're getting this, if you are not drinking, not just drinking, but appreciating beer or wine or distilled beverage, yeah, you want to see the color of it, and you know, swirl the glass and examine the body of it. And these are not, yeah, not guys' pots, or not my pots. I think you need to have a lot of patience for this. Okay, so yeah, whereas my garlic jars, as I said, lined up and all pretty much the same without measuring, I've just been letting these go wherever they go. But I did decide, since this one's relatively, I see a wave here. Okay, yeah, I've been putting a bit of a pattern in here. Hopefully the glaze will catch in there and do something. Yeah, not a Peter Volkus pot. A Beatrice Wood pot. Okay, yeah, I only know the names of old ceramic artists. I never met or studied with either. I did study with Don Wright. I really like. Okay, and then the problem cutting them off. I tried the, you know, cut it off, dry your hands, lift it, and it just seemed that it was stuck to the wheel, and the stem, I thought it was going to break off, and I tried to pull the water under, slide it off. Nothing happened there either, so how this is done, I have no idea, other than to use a bat. Okay, I have a few more to go. We'll see if I can evolve this form anymore. I'll just say, stop back. Maybe this will become my thing. Potter's Journal Extra. If these things weren't bad enough, the curse of the special orders, I dropped an envelope. How could this happen? If you wanted it to, it wouldn't, and it cut right through. Oh, the lip of this pot. I actually am thinking maybe these things could be easily enough made in 2 pieces, but I don't know, maybe I'm getting used to this after only, well, it's only a dozen. I made these candle holders a while back in 2 pieces, and size-wise, they're not that much bigger. And the goblets that I made are not overly large. Since it's the first time I've ever done this, I thought it'd be best to keep them small. What are they? It looks like about 6 inches high. They'll shrink a bit. But the thing I would really like to know how it's made are these things. This is made by when I was in Jugtown, Seagrove, North Carolina last fall and visited Jugtown. I got this at Jugtown Pottery. This is made by Vernon Owens, a true, master craftsman. If we used it in the States the way they use the term in Japan, this is just unbelievable. I believe it's made in 1 piece, but I would truly love to see how that's made. Okay, stop back and we'll see if I pull my hair out over the goblets, but I think I made the last one, so that's not going to happen.